introducing my special guest, Torrie Taylor.
Hello, it's me, I'm here.
She's here straight off the women's soccer team. She's here to give all the details, all the fun, maybe not so fun facts about being a student athlete here at FIU. And then we're gonna play a little game, Would You Rather, but like a
sports edition.
That sounds a lot better because we're gonna see how selfish or a team player you are. Okay. All right, so stay tuned. All right, y'all. So we have Torrie. Torrie here. Torrie, tell them about you, where you're from, how old you are, why you chose FIU. What's it like to play soccer in college?
I'm Torrie. I'm from Jacksonville. I was born in Maryland. A little bit about me is I think sports runs in the family. Well, to me.
Tell them.
It doesn't run in the family. I have 10 siblings, and I'm the only athletic one. My dad, he played in the NFL. I was born in Maryland for the Baltimore Ravens. He was first round 10th pick. He was pretty good. So I definitely got his genes.
Okay.
It's crazy because my sophomore year I committed to Florida, which was also where my dad went to college. He played football at University of Florida, so I committed there for a whole year. And then at some point I was like, you know what, I just want to go off on my own, make my own decisions. So then I decommitted and I came here and I couldn't be happier. I'm 17, which is...
Tell them, like, you came, when did you come?
I came in January, my birthday's in November. It's 2 months after I turned 17. I'm here in college. It's not easy.
So like what? Okay, so you're playing competitive soccer, club soccer in high school, correct?
Yes. I love club soccer.
You're playing club. You're traveling. What was it like making the transition from club to college?
So the difference is, in club soccer, you train 4 times a week, but it's not hard. Like, it's after school. You go to school, you go to training, you go home, that's it. Here in college, the transition was definitely a lot harder for me just because, you know, your schedule is so much more strict. Like, it seems like, oh, like, it's college, you have more freedom, which is cool for, like, people who don't play sports.
Okay, hashtag me.
Who don't play sports.
Hashtag me.
But if you do, it's kind of like the same ordinary, hard, strict schedule.
Yeah,
like, you wake up 5:30, practice at 6, go to class, get breakfast, go back to training, go to class again, go to training again, and like you're so tired, you have homework to do, go to sleep, and you just wake up and do it all over again.
Exactly.
Like, it's definitely stressful and tiring.
So it's basically your job.
It's definitely a job.
And like, what are the 5 a.m.s like? The real truth.
The 5 a.m.s are depressing. There's no other word for it. It's definitely depressing, Jenna, because you're just so tired all the time. It's like you do all that in a day. You have literally 12 to 14 hour days. Like, you understand, like, you wake up at 5 a.m. and you don't go to sleep at 5 p.m. Like, you're up to like 8, 9, 10 trying to do homework and stuff like that. So you have like 13, 14, 15 hour days to have like a couple hours of sleep and do it all over again. Like 5 a.m.s are not fun.
Exactly.
No.
So Torrie played in her first spring game a couple months ago.
You came.
I was there, y'all, in the hot sun. I was present.
Oh, it was hot.
It was hot.
It was
but
hot.
How do you think your first time being on a collegiate field and playing was like? What was that experience for you?
Before I got to college, I had like a major double jaw surgery. So with that, I had 6 weeks of no eating. So imagine I lost a ton of weight. I couldn't train. I couldn't do anything, and I think those 3 months for me were really effective because even in my first spring game, like, it was fun, you know what I'm saying, it gave me an experience, but I'm still not the player that I was, so I'm just trying to work back to that point and just being focused. So it was a good experience, but now, like, just watching back on the film, it just let me know where I'm at, what I need to improve on, what I need to get better at, and just how to get back to myself.
So, okay, let's talk about like relationships. So you have relationships with friends, with family, with teammates, with boys. How is that? Like, how do you work out a balanced schedule, making sure you're talking to everybody, communicating to everybody, but still focused on Torrie Taylor?
Yeah. So my boyfriend plays football at the University of Miami. Don't tell her boyfriend that. But he plays football at the University.
We'll see September 22nd who's gonna win that game. Keep going.
Yeah. So he plays football at the University of Miami, and he lives off campus. So it's a little bit closer to FIU. but definitely balancing a boyfriend, soccer, my social life, and school is not easy. It's definitely hard, and at first I really wasn't good at it. Like when I first started dating him, I was away from my friends, or like all I did was go see him, which I like now that we've been dating for a while, I've gotten to know how to balance it out, like spend some time with him. I don't have to be with him all the time.
Yeah.
But to be like hang out with you, like I'm hanging out with my friends more,
Exactly.
and more included with my teammates more, which is good for me.
Yeah.
But also you need to stay focused. Like staying focused is definitely a big thing when you're balancing all that stuff too.
Exactly.
And I think he's just like a very good person when it comes to that. Like he's very supportive, and he's like my little motivational system.
Girl, he's not that little, but okay.
Oh, he's not little at all, but he's always there for me, always motivating me. So I think, you know, having a person who's on your team just makes it a lot better.
A lot better. Yeah. Okay. So Torrie, we're gonna get a little serious. You talked about. It's okay. You talked about your struggles. You talked about the jaw surgery. You talked about decommitting. What has been any other struggles you've had to face, or anything that's kind of been a setback when you since the first day you played soccer till now?
I think always having to prove myself on my teams to my coaches, because one thing about me is as an athlete, I was never a soccer player.
Yeah.
Like you can look at people and be like, oh, that's a great soccer player. That's a great soccer player. Like no, that's a great basketball player or a good lacrosse player. I was never. Nobody could ever look at me and go, oh, she's a soccer player. Like I was just a good athlete.
Yeah.
I'm just athletic. So just being on the field, like, okay, yeah, she's fast, she can run, but where's her soccer skills? So, but it's very obvious every time I went to a different team or I had a tryout. So I think the toughest thing for me was to always prove that, like, I am a soccer player and this is what I can do. And it wasn't easy because I definitely had to work at it. Like, I was like the worst one on my team when I was like in U13, like 12 years old, and I definitely had to prove my spot, you know. So doing that all the time to each team. To end up now, like I was the first person to commit to a D1 college on my team, so
that's good. Yeah,
just working my butt
big
off.
baller up in here. So let's talk about the future. I know you have some goals set in mind, and just talk about where you want to be in a couple years after you graduate.
Like I mentioned, I'm 17. I'm a freshman. I don't see myself doing all 4 years in college.
Okay,
but it's not unlikely, but it's unlikely.
Yeah.
it's in between.
She's kind of
like, so in soccer there's 2 different levels. So you have professional and you have national. Like professional's never been like a thing that I've doubted myself on, like an issue. Like I know right now I'm still training to get to where I was before I had my surgery.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I've never doubted a day in my mind that I was gonna go professional. But national is actually my goal. You know, like college right now, like this era that I'm in is really just some steps to get where I want to be. Like some people are like, okay, like I made it out of high school, like I'm going to college, this is my goal, I work for this. That's not the case for me. I'm just here, this is just a milestone, you know, like I'm just building. So definitely professional, and if I'm lucky enough, like if I just work at it, then national, that's my goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we see you. We're gonna be cheering for you on the sidelines. And then what do you have to tell people that are committing to FIU or want to know what it's like to play a sport at FIU in general? What do you have to say?
FIU, it's I think when I decommitted, there were multiple options for me coming from the school that I was decommitting from.
Yeah.
So I think the thing that attracted me to FIU was, one, the location. It's like if you're coming here, you want to make sure that Miami is like a place that you could see yourself, you know? Like I've never lived in the country. I'm not really like, okay, I might have family in the country, but I wouldn't want to live like somewhere.
We all
so
got
secluded.
family in the country.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't want to live anywhere so secluded. So I like the fact that there's multiple locations around here. Like there's always something to do.
Exactly.
Miami's just a good place. So that's like FIU's here. I definitely recommend our community. I think our community is really great. Like on campus, there's always when there's nothing to do, there's always something to do.
Yeah.
Like we were at the Moe's thing the other day. Like there's always something to do.
The dorms, they always host like things to kind of get people together, get involved and stuff.
I think everybody's really friendly. Just pick your friends wisely, and then everybody will be pretty friendly.
Everything will be okay.
Yeah. So that's definitely.
So now, Torrie knows we're gonna play Would You Rather. But she doesn't know the questions, and they're not any like gross, nasty questions, you know what I'm saying? But they are questions that have to do with, you know, playing sports.
Edition.
Look at them. Don't let me lift my arm up. Please do not let me lift my arm up. All right, so first question. Would you rather win MVP or the team championship?
What level?
Right now.
In college.
if you were playing nationally?
Nationally, definitely team championship.
Okay, but for college, what would it be?
For college, both.
Both. You can't. Or would you rather? Or.
Okay, this is hard for me because let me explain why it's hard for me. Because when I was younger, I had like a lot of best friends in my soccer team, and I'm like, oh, like if I'm switching teams, I want my friends to come with me, or I don't want to go to this team without my friends.
Yeah.
And my mom goes, you know, Torrie, when you go to college, they don't recruit the whole team; they recruit the player.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So now that I'm in college, it's kind of the same mindset. Like they're not national. Like national is my goal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like winning a team championship is obviously nice, but national is my goal. So me winning an MVP.
Okay.
Is a step towards my goal.
Okay.
Like, but if it wasn't my goal and college was just my goal, then definitely a team championship. But that's just not where my mindset's
I got you, sis.
Okay.
I got you. Okay. So would you rather be an average player with a good reputation or an elite player with rumors of cheating?
Cheating on what?
Like in the game, like you just, I don't know, like slick stuff. Like you could get away with stuff.
Like cheating, like dirty
cheating
players?
at being a dirty player, being like
Definitely being
player.
a dirty player. A dirty player?
I mean, not a
what
dirty.
Do you mean by
I'm
cheating?
saying dirty player. Okay, so you know how in the soccer games, how there was that one girl who just elbowed the
I'll
one girl
elbow
pull
somebody.
hair.
I'll pull hair. I don't care. I'll be the good player with the dirty reputation. Like you should be scared to come play against me. I'm not. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
For sure.
Would you rather have the record for most points scored or most championships?
Most championships.
Why?
I think because you can have as many goals, you know what I'm saying, or
Yeah.
whatever, but at the end of the day, it's like not about the goals, it's about how can you put your team on your back and take them to win multiple championship over championship or championship. Like let's say LeBron James.
Yeah.
He was giving assists to Kevin Love
I
all day.
knew she was gonna say LeBron.
LeBron all day. You know what I'm
Everybody's
saying?
gonna say LeBron.
Like obviously LeBron like scores a lot of points,
yeah.
but let's say he didn't and let his teammates get the point. We all know that LeBron James was the one who took the Cavs to the playoffs year after year after year.
That's
so
true.
I'd rather be that player who takes the team to the team championship.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, would you rather have a shoe in your name or an award in your name?
A shoe.
A shoe? Why?
It's making money. That's a franchise right there.
I mean, but there's awards out there that.
I mean, Michael Jordan, who won a you see Jim.
Okay.
I'm definitely doing that shit.
Would you rather lose the championship or never make the playoffs?
Lose a championship.
Lose a championship.
Lose a championship.
I just feel like losing championships has so much pressure. Like it's the most pressure
I've
in an
lost
athlete's
once before.
Yeah,
And it was very sad. We cried on the field.
that's how it is.
But the thing is, I'd rather lose giving 110% than not even get there.
Not even
and
get
not
there.
even tried. It's the hardest.
All right, and this last question is something that like I think they even discuss now on TV. But would you rather play on New Year's or Thanksgiving?
And
then why?
would I rather play on New Year's? I would rather play on New Year's.
Why?
Because Thanksgiving is definitely like a family day. Like the whole day is dedicated. Well, not a family. It's dedicated to that holiday. You know what I'm saying? And I love eating with my family. I love being interacting with my family on holidays and stuff like that. New Year's, it's not realistic. You're not gonna have a game at 10 p.m. New Year's really isn't till like 12 at midnight. You feel me?
I know,
So
but this is New Year's, like New Year's Day. Like the day that everybody.
Not New Year's Eve.
No.
The New Year's Day.
The day.
Well, that's fine. That's even better. Cause all I need is the. Oh.
Yeah, you're bringing it in with people. Like.
Even that means you can't turn up on New Year's Eve if you're doing New Year's Day.
You can't. You go. Of course you can't. That takes out 2 days.
Well, I guess Thanksgiving.
Oh, wow. Family just went out the window to get lit. Okay.
I've been almost 17 years with them.
All right, you guys, there you have it. Torrie Taylor, her first take of being a student athlete and also playing Would You Rather. Be sure to like and subscribe and share this with your family.
Like and subscribe.
And then follow me on all my social medias, which will be, of course, in the next clip. and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
And y'all can give me a shout out too. Bye.